It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So NC State's offense making their way on the field to open this game. This is a team coming out here with a lot of confidence in front of an energized home crowd coming off that win last week. But there's a challenge today against this defense.
Yeah, great defense. It's going to be really exciting to see how this one plays out. And I think you're right. I think they did gain a lot of confidence coming in now at home in front of this crowd. Magical atmosphere. They got to take.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. A deep shot to the left side. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Boy, just like that, we've got a big play already here by this offense. Not afraid to take some shots downfield. They hit it. They got great field position now.
So one huge play has flipped things quickly. Now let's see if this offense can take advantage of this scoring chance. There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Heading left after the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10. This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. In the red area, it's Williams. And that run produces a decent gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Offside, defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Got a very comfortable 2nd down and 3 after that defensive penalty. Ball handed off. 0 running route. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And they pick up the first on the ground. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. He made it. 3 points on the board. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Bringing it out. It's Tatum. Tackled at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage, but a bad decision to bring it out. So Texas A&M's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Robinson. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And is intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally tackled him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Chris, I think I can hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front.
NC State comes to the line quickly. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tatum. That's strong coverage, though, to tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin from their own 11. Back to pass. It's Robinson. With the catch, it's Russell. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The completion makes it 2nd down. They keep him guessing with a run. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
The Aggies will bring their punt team onto the field. And it's fielded at the 40. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Quick juke to get free. And NC State now operating in the red zone. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal at the 7. The offense threatening now. First and goal. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Loaders into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread and throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT puts them up 17 now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
NC State 17, Texas A&M 0.
And the return starts just inside the end zone.
That return backfires on him. Now their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
So the drive begins here backed up at their own 9. And now the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw is Robinson. A deep shot to the right. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And the ball is away from inside the 10. Touchdown, NC State. The special teams strike in this playoff game. Enormous moment. We're trying to win a playoff game, Kirk. What a boost to get a touchdown off a punt return here.
Yeah, you're right. You're talking about trying to advance to the national championship. It comes down to plays like this that give you a chance to possibly get there. Huge return, great blocking up front to eventually take that one all the way back for a touchdown.
So far, it's NC State on top, Kirk. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to take this one away.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The sure hands. It's Armstrong. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Robinson. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Trapped again in the pocket.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. And the Aggies will line up to kick it away. And now it's a high kick. He hit it straight up. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got it with room to run. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
This is the risk you take as a defensive coordinator when you play press man. You're betting that your guy's better than that receiver. Pretty good coverage, but how about the throw by the quarterback to take away any threat at all from that corner?
They bring him down, but not before gaining 1st down yardage to the 22. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's going to take off. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, I can't believe the quarterback took it all the way to the end zone. That is a big-time play. The defense, to their credit, had everybody covered, but they forgot to account for the mobility of this quarterback. It sure made him pay for it.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
31, Texas A&M, 0.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. NC State comes to the line quickly.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz.
End zone ahead. Touchdown, North Carolina State. This offense is still clicking.
Just what a play by this quarterback. 1 second, he's surveying the entire field, trying to find that open receiver. The next second, he just pulls it down, tucks the football away, picks up yards, and gets a touchdown himself. What a run.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. To the air, it's Robinson. And it's caught across the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. He keeps it on a design run. Look out, room to run here.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. With all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Bringing pressure. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looking for the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Handoff heading left. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage. But, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Graham down the middle. It's Russell. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. To throw, it's Robinson. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
Boom. Caught over the middle. It's Russell. Breaks the tackle. He's got room.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Touchdown, Aggies! A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Chris, obviously the first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something they can build off when they get back out here at halftime.
point after attempt. And it's good. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Sort of looking to make a play here. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. It's past the 35.
And another Wolfpack.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 50 yards away. And he's got it, no problem. And they add to their lead. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
NC State will kick it off to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Tatum. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were reeling in the first half. It's a massive deficit to try to make up as we start the third quarter. Receiver in motion now. Dropping back, it's Robinson. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Second down after that previous play. They're going to run it. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up fourth down. The Aggies will send their punt team onto the field. On a kick now for the 5th time tonight. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. It's a shotgun run call. He tests the middle but gets stopped. That run goes nowhere. Getting set. Here's second down. And now the running back's got it again. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. One of those critical third down plays coming up. They're going to run it here. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working. Clock, you're trying to advance to that next round.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Looks like he's going to run it. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. Touchdown, NC State. This offense really clicking.
But you talk about avoiding a disaster. That ball was on the ground, free for anybody to pick up. The offense picks it up, and not only that, they take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tatum. They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Second down play coming up. He'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere for a loss of it.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. Quick throw caught on the left side. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. The offense will set up on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
And he drops back in the gun. Deep shot toward the end zone. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. Off the play fake on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Pass caught. Second down. Press coverage now from these DBs. And there's the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Catch made over the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Second down after that run on the previous play. On the run, it's Jackson. Refuses to go down. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Robinson. Grab down the middle, it's Russell. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it in the third quarter of play. So far, it's NC State on top, Kirk. This has been thorough domination through three quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First down and more. He's still running. Here he goes. At the 20. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flashed at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. To bootleg here. On the run, he'll let it go. What a catch! They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, drops back. The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And another sack here to add to their sizable tally on the day. Look, the game is over. It's time to run the football. At the very least, try some misdirection at the line. This offensive line has been getting whipped all day long.
Here's the handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out.
Pass interference. Offense.
Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. The Aggies will line up to punt it away. Now it's a very high kick straight up in the air. And they've got the returner corralled. Grinding away with their running game. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. On the run, it's Williams.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense. The running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
He's got the first and still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Ball handed off. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Boom. Pressure is coming. Using his legs on the scramble. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. That one play has flipped field position. First down to the opponent's 44. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the run, he's looking deep. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Snags a quick throw. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch. And the Aggies line up with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Now they come up up 2nd and goal from the 3. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he's got it! Touchdown, Aggies!
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Return starts from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Goes out of bounds. They'll spot the ball at the 39. Good starting field position. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Hit as he throws it deep. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. Now it's 2nd down here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Oh, and it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work.
Hold.
That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. On the run here. Lets it go. Makes the grab. It's Williams. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
Nowhere to run up the middle. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Hoffman. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Trying to run, it's Jones. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.